Hey everybody, it's Dr. Jensen, and I have a quick video to try to make life easier for you as you're trying to run frequencies and work on variables and get information about them, preparing for descriptive statistics for tables, maybe getting ready to recode a variable and trying to get information about it that will save you a lot of time and effort. So this is the Police Public Contact Survey from 2011. This is one of the data sets on the R drive that you could use for your paper. So let's say I was using this for my paper. And I was interested in these different kinds of variables about police behavior. Did police kick or hit? Did police curse? How much contact did you have with police? And so on and so forth. Did they spray you with pepper spray? Very interesting data, right? So I want to use this variable for one of the variables in my study. It's called V355, number of face-to-face contacts. And you might say, oh, come on, Jensen, I know how to do this. All you do is you right-click and you say descriptive statistics. And you get this. And I go, well, yeah, but this only tells you the mean, median, standard deviation, range, min, max. It doesn't really tell you a whole lot other than details about the variable, but you want the list of all the responses inside the variable. So this isn't going to cut it. You need to run a frequency, even though I know it says frequencies right there. It's not really giving you one. This is a very common issue that we see with SPSS when you use the right-click functions. So we're going to close our output for now. We're not going to save it. And you go, oh, okay, Jensen, I got to go to analyze and then descriptive statistics. And then I got to do frequencies. And then I get this famous little box and I have to scroll, scroll, scroll and find my variable, which this is the pain in the butt, right? We hate this part. And I know I showed you how to right click inside the list and change it from labels to variable names. You can do that, but you still have to scroll and it takes forever. And you go, oh, maybe I can sort it alphabetically. Not terribly useful sometimes. It's because some of these are similarly named, so we're still in the same spot. But one trick you can do is if you start typing the name of the variable, which is for us 355, you can kind of take you to a closer instance of that variable. But you notice it took me to variable 35. So you have to be really quick on the draw to get your typing in fast enough for it to try to take you to the instance of that in the list. Again, helpful, but you may have a very complicated variable name you're trying to type in there. So you go, okay, fine, I finally found the variable, and I'll click for a frequency, blah-de-blah, blah. Well, I have a very fast method that'll save you a lot of that scrolling, especially when you have hundreds or thousands of variables to sift through. It's called syntax. This is basically, instead of using the window system or the menus to run functions in SPSS, you're going to do it writing raw script. So I'm going to close that for now, and I'm going to go to File, New, Syntax. And it's going to give me this blank little editor right here, okay? And this is where I can write commands. SPSS, I would like you to run a frequency. Start typing the word frequencies. It'll suggest it for you. You can select it from the list. It'll be red for now because it's incomplete, and it recognizes, hey, this isn't a command yet. It will be. Then start typing the word variables. Again, it will also suggest that from the list, and you can select it. Do a space, an equal sign, and another space, and then actually type the name of the variable you would like run. When you're finished, put a period on the end, and you now have a complete script. Notice it changed from red to blue. Anything in red, maroon, black, or green is a complete script, and it's recognized by SPSS as something you can run. Once you have it in there, you can highlight it and run it. Bam! That's actually what I need. I need the frequency. This is an interval ratio variable because it's a quantity, number of face-to-face contacts. So these are the people that said one face-to-face contact, or two, or three, or four face-to-face contacts, and the number of people that reported that response. So this is more of what I need to be looking at if I want to prepare this variable for a recode, or perhaps use it for a descriptive table. Okay? So that's one way to do it. Now you might say, Jensen, I really would like those descriptive statistics too. Can we please learn some script to teach us how to do that? And I say, sure, we can do that. So I'm going to get back in here. We're not going to save this. We're going to turn it off. And we can actually write some script that asks for some other stuff too. Now I already wrote some earlier, and I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste it. But it's the same thing, okay? This can even go up here. It doesn't have to be down there. You write frequencies, variables, variable 355. Then you do a slash and statistics, equals standard deviation, range, minimum, maximum, mean, median, and mode. This is where the period goes, is right on the end of mode, because now we're not only saying SPSS run a frequency, we're saying, can you give us all these other statistics too? Once you have that prepared, you can highlight it and hit the play button. You can run it. So now I also have those famous statistics that we saw before, but I have the mean, median, and mode, the standard deviation, the range, the min and the max. And I also have my frequency, face-to-face contacts. So this is a very quick and easy way to do this. And here's the cool part. Once you run any function, whether it's through all the menus or whether you write script yourself, it actually copies the function and the script into the output. Okay, so notice right here, this is a copy of what we just ran. So if you ever need to know how to write the raw command script in syntax, look in your output. You can double click on this and actually copy and paste it and use it to do all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, so this is a really easy way to run a frequency that's pretty effortless. The other cool thing you can do is, I'm going to close this. Again, we don't need it. Maybe I want to run all my variables at one time. I can just type them all in here. You can edit this. So I'm going to do variable 367, I'm going to do variable 341, I'm going to do variable 329, and I just put spaces in between each. I highlight the script, and I hit the play button. So now I have frequencies. These are all the different variables I chose. Here's face-to-face contacts. Here's did police kick or hit, satisfied with police response, giving permission. Okay, so I actually have frequencies of all the variables all at one time. Very, very fast, very easy, and easy to do. Now we actually have syntax that you can run on basically anything in SPSS. We have syntax for crosstabs, okay? So one of my favorite things is I kind of keep a little word editor or a little text editor where I can actually kind of just copy and paste my script in case I forget how to write anything. At the very bottom of my script, I actually have one for crosstabs. This one is super easy. I'm going to go ahead and copy paste that. I start typing the word crosstabs. SPSS says, oh, you must be running a crosstab. And I say yes. And you can start writing your script. You can say, I want this variable or that variable. And you can label variables. You can recode variables this way. There's just so many things you can do with the script. So anyway, if you want to learn more script, let me know and I can teach you how to do it. It's going to make this video a little too long, and I just wanted to show you some of the really quick, easy tricks. But again, syntax is fun. If you're really into code and just kind of writing things, you'll like it. Other people don't, because this is a little frustrating. You have to get the script just right for it to run. If you don't, you will get errors. So keep that in mind to make sure that the script is good, and give it a try. I think it'll save you some time. All right, so we'll see you next time, and hopefully this will give you a little bit of help. Thanks.